So welcome to the second day of our mindfulness workshop. Could you recall anyone what you have learned yesterday? Any one concept?
The types of thinking. I remember types of thinking: deliberate thinking, automatic thinking.
So one concept we have discussed is there are two types of thoughts: deliberate thinking and automated thoughts.
Yeah.
And we have to recognize the difference between deliberate thinking and automated thinking. Thank you. Any other concept?
Is wandering attention and paying attention. And today, as you told us to do the homework, no, the assignment that is paying attention and allow your mind to wander and come back to that breathing. So I practiced that today. I was able to understand actually where my thought is going. I mean, roaming around, either past or future. And then I have to pull it back to the present moment.
Great.
I tried morning and during my lunch session and also before the class starts. And I've seen the YouTube also, like wherever I get doubt, no. Thank you, Mr. Jain. So I was able to recollect what exactly you were pointing out yesterday. So that paying attention, I was able to pay the improvement. Maybe I was able to focus on the mindfulness. And about the brain, the three parts, and the limbic mammals, and also that human, the waves from bottom to top and top to bottom. So, like to show some attention, not I was earlier.
Thank you. Do you have any question?
Yes, Yash.
Any questions?
Yeah, no, I just had a question when I was paying my attention, this wandering thoughts, no, that wandering attention actually, when the person is stressed and
Yes, correct.
even the waves and the palpitation, and even they were not able to observe the breath, like when we are stressed.
Correct, ma'am.
So
whenever we have any emotion like stress, anxiety, or excitement also, we have many automated thoughts. Our mind is wandering my mind is wandering more when we have any emotion in our mind.
And again, thank you so much to you, the credit. And we were able to find out, actually, I was able to find out I'm stressed. So I'm just coming back to that, paying attention. And those stress, no, I'm not giving focusing or weightage. So automatically it is blurred or erased. So
Great.
that I felt really today. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. So we will discuss different methods to get diffused from those automated thoughts when we have intense feeling in our mind. That we will discuss and practice in these 5 days. Thank you for sharing it. Anyone else? Do you want to share anything or ask anything? If not, we will start first mindfulness practice, what we have learned yesterday. Then we will discuss new concept and undergo new practices today. So I request everyone to participate in the meditation in this exercise. Close your eyes, have a relaxed seat. Keep one hand on your chest, another on your abdomen. And notice movement of your chest or abdomen with natural breathing. Breath is going inside, going outside. Just observe what is happening in chest and abdomen. When you focus on the single object, that is movement of breath, then it is a focused attention, focused meditation, concentrative meditation. Whenever you notice that your mind is wandering, just accept it and pay attention to your breath movement. Do it again and again. Now we will practice another type of attention, and that is open attention or awareness. Now you will not focus on any single object. I will give instruction, pay attention as per my instruction. So pay attention to touch sensation. Notice touch of your palm to your chest, to your abdomen. And notice different contact points of your body to the surrounding. Try to be aware of touch all over your body. Now pay attention to external sounds. Bigger sound, subtler sounds. You can notice that when you recognize that sound, you have a thought. That is called cognition. So this sound is of a specific vehicle, this sound is of that person. These are thoughts. When you recognize what is a sound, you will have a thought. That is the function of our brain. But don't do any deliberate thinking. Again, pay attention to different sounds. Are the sounds changing? Now pay attention to any smell in your surrounding. Now pay attention to taste in your mouth. Now open your eyes and pay attention in front of you. Observe what is in front of you. Try to be aware of surrounding, of all 5 sense organs. And notice how your attention is fluctuating to different sense organs. You may have a sound at one moment. Next moment, you may notice touch or itching in your body. Try to be aware of your surrounding. Don't focus on any single sense organ. Don't concentrate on any single point in front of you. Just keep open awareness by your eyes also. How much area can you see from left to right without moving your eyeballs? Are there different sounds? Is there any smell? Is there any taste? And could you notice different touch to your body? You will have thoughts, and you may have feelings for a specific information. This is feel of awareness of surrounding. Now touch your both palm to each other. Notice that touch. Rub both palms on each other. Notice the warmth created in those palms and keep them on your face. Notice that touch. Thank you. So today we are going to experience the next level of our mindfulness practice, and that is paying attention to our body. But before that, we will discuss how stress affect our body. So whenever there anything is stressful in the surrounding, you may notice that your feelings are changing and your body is also changing. So have you experienced it that whenever you notice anything in the surrounding, you have this stress, that fight or flight reflex? Would you share past experience of such event, that anything what is frightening, stressful, will create a stress in your body mind complex?
So my body and mind was completely relaxed.
Hmm.
Mm.
But
I
not now. But have you experienced that something stressful will create a stress reaction in your body?
no fight
Right?
or flight reaction,
Yeah. So if
no anger or fear. Actually, I was enjoying this state.
sorry, not in this moment. I am asking about any past experience.
During meditation,
No. In
yeah,
your life, any experience when you have this stress reaction, like when a barking dog is attacking on you, or sometimes where if you are crossing a road and you notice that a car is rushing towards you,
yeah.
that is a stress reaction.
Okay, हाँ, stress को जानते हैं.
Have you experienced such reaction in your life?
Yeah, many times.
Yeah.
Many times.
So when you are in that situation, our body change to war mode. So if you are in relax mode at this time, it is peace mode of our body mind complex. But when we notice any danger, our body mind complex change to war mode. And during that war mode, these are changes happening in our body.
Yes, yes. Due to
So
some hormonal changes during stress, it happens due to the reaction of adrenaline and pituitary gland. Such type of reaction in body occurs.
correct. So why this is happening?
When any threat situation comes, fight or flight mode on हो जाता है.
इसलिए,
Yes.
what is
But there are so
intention
many
behind it?
physiological changes, neurotransmitter changes in neurotransmitters too.
Yes, but why it is happening? Why nature or evolution has done this stress reaction?
Just to save and protect
Great.
yourself.
So it is a survival response.
Instinct. It is a survival instinct.
Instinct. Great. So to survive, we have to attack that on that danger or run away from that danger.
Just to save your life.
Just to save your life. So when I will attack, I will have anger in my mind. And when I run away, I will have fear in my mind.
Fear in my mind.
But
Fear.
in both, yes, but in both these reactions, my body needs more energy.
Yes.
My bigger muscles needs more energy.
Yeah. Glucose secretion.
Yes, and how that energy will get created?
Due to extra glucose in our blood.
Yeah, so glucose is stored in my liver. Now it will get in my blood flow. Next, only glucose will not create energy.
Cortisone वगैरह.
No. Cortisone is a hormone that will change all these body mechanism. But for energy creation, I need more oxygen. So interaction, chemical reaction between glucose and oxygen creates energy by ATP bond. So I need more oxygen. That's why my breath rate will increase. Now, in blood, I have more oxygen, more glucose, but that should be reached to cells in my legs and hands.
That's why we can run. We can
Yes,
run.
but who will send it?
Brain.
No. Who pump blood?
Heart.
Yes. So heart rate will get increased. If my normal heart rate is 75, now in stress reaction, it will be a rush to 90 or 100 also.
Yes, yes.
Now redistribution of blood. What is meaning of redistribution of blood? Normally in peace mode, more blood is going to my digestive system. But when there is any danger, now priority is changed. There is no priority of digestion. So blood going to my digestive system get distributed to larger muscles of my legs and hand. So that is called redistribution of blood.
Okay.
My digestive system will not get enough blood when I am anxious.
Yes.
Okay, that's lack of appetite.
Yes, that will create lack of appetite, indigestion.
Indigestion.
Now, another change in my body will happen, that my muscles will get tensed, sturdy. Then only I can jump hard or I can run fast. As digestion is not priority, all digestive enzymes will stop their secretion. That's why we have dry mouth, because salivary is also digestive enzyme.
Salivation stops.
Salivation is stopped, all gastric juices will get stopped, intestinal juices will get stopped. And body will try to reduce its weight. And that's why there will be an intestine spasm and urge to defecation or urination. So all these changes happen in all animals. That is a survival instinct. But other animals don't have psychosomatic diseases. Only human beings have psychosomatic diseases. These changes are happening in dogs as well as cows. All other animals have these changes, but they don't have psychosomatic diseases like asthma, hypertension, migraine, psoriasis, irritable bowel syndrome. But we human beings have these stress-induced physical diseases. Why?
Because of the thoughts process, thinking process.
Yes, correct. Other animals can't think deliberately. They don't have thoughts about past or future. So they get relaxed after that event. But you and I will not get relaxed. So for example, if I am walking on the road and a barking dog is rushing towards me, I will run fast and survive myself. Now I am at home, but there will be different mind processes in the dog and in my mind. Dog will get relaxed. He will not think if another person comes in its territory, what to do. But I will think about next day, how I can survive. I have to go for morning walk and there will be that dog. How I can go to morning walk? And that thought will create this stress reaction again and again in my body and mind. So deliberate thinking as well as automated thoughts keeps human being in stress reaction for a longer period. And that's why stress can create 70% of our physical diseases. If our heart rate is always increased, it can go to hypertension. My heart will be weaker. If breath rate is increased, I may have spasm and asthma. Because of redistribution of blood, I may get ulcers in my mouth, stomach, intestine. If muscles are always tensed, I will have body pain, fatigue, migraine. If digestive enzymes are not working properly, I may have indigestion and hyperacidity. And if intestine spasm is happening again and again, I may have a disease known as irritable bowel syndrome. 70% of our physical diseases are because of continuous stress. Yes.
All are psychosomatic diseases.
Yes, these are all psychosomatic diseases. Now, if we have to prevent or reverse these diseases, we have to learn to get out from that unnecessary fight or flight reflex, that war mode, to peace mode. And there are two techniques. In this list, only two changes we can use, we can change by our conscious mind. I can't reduce my heart rate, but I can reduce my breathing rate. Similarly, I can't change the distribution of blood by conscious mind, but I can change the tension on my muscles. So only two changes in this list are in my control, and that is relaxation techniques. Do you get this point?
Yes.
So have you
Got it.
practiced these relaxation techniques, muscle relaxation or deep breathing?
Yes, Jacob relaxation technique to some
Yes,
extent.
that is muscle relaxation.
Yeah, that is muscle relaxation technique.
So I will request you to practice this technique now. That is simple technique. You have to pay attention to your larger muscles, stretch them, and then relax. So clench your feet, clench your fist, stretch your hand muscles, stretch your arm muscles, stretch your shoulders, experience that stress on your muscles, and now relax them. Similarly, you can stretch your leg muscles, stretch thigh muscles, stretch calf muscles, make them tense, stretch your ankle joint, and relax. In Yogasana, Tadasana is similar to this stretching. So we can practice it after every 3 or 4 hours. Stretch your all muscles, do Tadasana and relax your muscles. So it will prevent unnecessary stress on your body and mind. That is one relaxation technique, muscle relaxation. In yoga, corpus posture or shavasana is also this muscle relaxation. Now we will practice another relaxation technique, and that is deep breathing. Have a relax sit. Inhale with your nose and exhale slowly with your mouth. While inhalation, try to blow your belly, your abdomen.
So please kindly repeat it.
Yeah. So have a relax sit. Exhale completely and start inhalation with your nose. Don't hold breath inside. Exhale by your mouth slowly. Don't hold breath outside also. So we are not doing pranayama. Now I will count 4 seconds. So you can inhale for 4 seconds and exhale for 6 seconds. All breath is out. Now start inhalation. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Out 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Inhale.
Inhale for 4 seconds and exhale for 6 seconds.
Yes. So whenever we are in stress, our inhalation is prolonged than exhalation because we need more oxygen. Now we will change it. In pranayama, they can stretch it to 4 to 16, 4-second inhalation and 16-second exhalation. But if we have not practiced it, let us start with 6 seconds of exhalation. So exhale completely and start inhalation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Breath out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. In. 1, 2, 3, 4. Out. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Do you have any question about these techniques?
Is like exhaling, no?
Hmm.
When I was inhaling, okay, that 4 seconds. When I exhale, at times, I'm inhaling too, inhaling and exhaling. It happens simultaneously. That 6 seconds I'm unable to exhale continuously.
So your breath exhalation get completed before 6 seconds.
No, like see, when you say 6, no, I'm exhaling. That exhaling, is it a continuous process?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't get.
There is no gap between inhaling and exhaling.
There's
है ना?
no holding of breath.
We are not holding breath inside or outside.
It is a continuous process.
It is a continuous process. And I
Okay.
could not understand while exhaling how you can inhale. Whenever you are exhaling, breath is going from the
Outside.
body to outside.
Okay. Now inhaling, I was able to do it. When I was exhaling, no, it's a continuous process. Okay. But I think in between I was inhaling then exhaling, both the process continuously. Maybe I have to do it once again. Okay.
Yes. We will do it by starting your videos at end of this session.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
So we should stop our video?
No. At present, I am sharing my screen, so I can't see her video. We will do it at when I stop that sharing my screen.
Okay.
So are you, could you practice these relaxation techniques? Whenever you notice that you are in this stress?
I do.
Yes. So it will reduce the intensity of your stress immediately.
Yes.
But it is not mindfulness meditation.
Not exactly.
Yeah. So there are benefits and limitations of these relaxation techniques. So these relaxation techniques were used in behavior therapy also, as well as in yoga, as we have discussed. These are relaxation techniques are used in yoga also.
Say you know about you are practicing of CBT also, cognitive
Yes.
behavior therapy.
In CBT also the behavior techniques are used, and those are these relaxation techniques.
नहीं वो ठीक है. Can you teach us CBT also? Not in this session. Later.
Yes. I can teach CBT also. So cognitive behavior therapy.
And NLP?
No.
Okay.
Okay, so what is benefits of this relaxation technique? It will reduce intensity of stress and anxiety immediately. You can change emotions. So if you have anxiety, for example, if you are going to give a presentation and you have stress, you have anxiety, if you do this deep breathing, you can reduce your anxiety, and then now you will be more confident. So you can change emotions by this relaxation technique. But there are limitations of these relaxation techniques. What are those limitations? One is this relaxation technique is also reaction to our stress. And so it will not change habit of getting stressed.
It is a temporary relief.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is helpful, but it is a temporary relief. Correct. So it will not reduce frequency of anxiety episodes.
Hmm.
Do you understand?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Now we'll discuss one more concept. So we have discuss the stress, and our stress may get increased because of this default mode network function. Can anyone read what is written on the screen?
When
Ye-
our mind, okay,
Proceed, please proceed.
Acha. Okay. When our mind is wandering in thoughts, the default mode network is active in brain.
So a
One
specific,
by one, should I read everything or one by one?
yes, you can go ahead.
In a state of daydreaming, contemplating the future, relieving the past, or general rumination, TMN is active. It is the set of neurologic structure responsible for this ruminative mental activity.
So this is part in our brain. This is a functional MRI image. When we are engaged in daydreaming or mindlessly thinking about past events, this part in our brain is active. Now this is name, these are the different names of that default mode network. So are you getting the concept? What is default mode network? Are you familiar with this name, default mode?
No,
This
sir.
word? When we use these default mode words?
I have first time to know this word.
No. Anyone familiar with this default mode word?
No idea.
Machines we have this default mode. Like the machine runs on the default
Yes,
mode. Some
yes.
mode is
Yes.
set previously.
Thank you. So all machines as well as our computer have default mode. So default mode means when you start the computer, the mode in which it starts. Computer also have different modes. In the mode in which the computer or that machine gets start is named as default mode. Similarly, our brain will start working when we wake up from deep sleep in this mode. That's why neuroscientists have named it as a default mode network. So whenever you wake up from your sleep, you will have thoughts in your mind. That is natural, normal. And so when you have thoughts in your mind, these regions in your brain are active. Are you getting this point?
Yes.
Now I will discuss functions of these different regions. So you can see 4 regions of the brain which is active when we have automated thoughts. So whenever we have automated thoughts, these regions are active. First, you can see amygdala. That is a blue part in this image. Can you see it?
Yes.
That is the danger center in our brain. Its function is, it is always guessing, is there any danger in this situation? And if we have some memory about that danger, it will react. And its reaction causes stress. So hyperactive amygdala is the culprit of all emotional disorders like anxiety, panic attack, phobias, and continuous stress reaction like a post-traumatic stress. So this amygdala is very important to understand the concept of mindfulness and effect of mindfulness on our brain. So whenever we have thoughts, those thoughts are more of specific feelings about anxiety, about fear or anger. So madam have shared that whenever there is a stress, she will have more automated thoughts. Why? Because whenever we are in stress, amygdala is reacting and we have more automated thoughts. Next region is red in color, that is hippocampus. Its function is memory. So whenever our mind is wandering, we have more memory, thoughts about past. Why? Because that is the region in our default mode network. Now you can see a yellow region, that is PCC, posterior cingulate cortex. Its name in neuroscience. And it is recognized as a me center. What is me center? Whenever I have thought about me, myself, my city, my language, my wife, my children, my
I, me, myself.
I and myself, then this region is active. So neuroscientists have named it as a me center. And whenever our mind is wandering, we have a lot of thoughts about I and myself. That is natural and normal because it is also part of our default mode network. And there is a green region, that is a medial prefrontal cortex. It is also active when I have thoughts about me and mine, but it is also active when I have some creative thoughts, some new idea. So when my mind is wandering, I may get a new idea, new creative thought. So mind wandering is not always bad.
It's good.
Sometimes I may have a new thought, creative thought, when my default mode network is active, because this medial prefrontal cortex, its function is creative thinking.
Yes.
So whenever we have automated thoughts, whenever our mind is wandering, we may have thoughts about feelings, about memories, about myself, or about creativity, about creative idea. Now,
Sir, can you
Excuse-
explain it again? Last sentence. Whenever we have wandering thoughts.
we will have thoughts about feelings, anxiety, anger, stress. We may have thoughts about memories. What has happened yesterday when I was child. So that is because of that memory center, hippocampus.
That's right.
Then about me and myself.
About me and myself, because that is the region posterior cingulate cortex.
Then
And
creativity.
sometimes I may have a creative idea when my mind is wandering because of that medial prefrontal cortex.
Here I have one doubt. This feelings, no? Is it only negative feelings or at times positive? Wondering.
No, sometimes in wandering mind, there can be a positive feelings also.
Okay, okay,
So
fine.
whenever I am excited, if I have a meeting with someone tomorrow and I am excited about it, I will have those thoughts again and again in my mind.
And then again, hippocampus related to those thoughts, the memories, right?
Yes.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
So whenever we have automated thoughts, whenever our mind is wandering in thoughts, these regions in our brain are active. And scientists named it as default mode network. Now, problem is, multiple studies have demonstrated that increased connectivity and activity in parts of default mode network is correlated with mental unrest. That is anxiety, depression, or obsession. So if my default mode network is active throughout a day continuously, then I may have chances that I may have anxiety disorder or mood disorder or obsessive compulsive disorder. So activity of default mode network is not bad. I may get new idea when my mind is wandering, but overactive default mode network is the problem. And that's why mindfulness is important. Can anyone read this screen?
An
Yes.
overactive DMN is highly correlated with negative mood states and certain mental illnesses. The DMN can be simplistically conceptualized as a ruminative network. It directs our awareness to the past or future while largely ignoring the present.
Do you accept it?
Yes, sir.
So why we have to practice mindfulness and we have to spread this mindfulness in the society, because
So that we can focus on the present.
and we can reduce these emotional disorders in the
Right.
society.
Right.
Sorry, sir, I couldn't understand about MPTC. I couldn't understand. Amygdala, hippocampus, PCC, clear है? MPTC, I couldn't understand. Can you repeat?
Where is MPCT?
MPTC वो जो brain structure में
The
Okay.
MPF.
MPFC, medio prefrontal cortex.
MPFC क्या medial
Medial prefrontal cortex.
Prefrontal cortex.
prefrontal.
It is part of prefrontal cortex. Other animals don't have this developed part, so other animals don't have creative thoughts.
अच्छा, it is related to creative thoughts.
Yes.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Thank you, sir.
Okay. So overactive default mode network can create unhappiness, anxiety, insomnia, and attention lapse during work.
Anxiety,
Unhappiness,
unhappiness,
insomnia, that means
sleep disorders,
sleep
lack of sleep,
disorders, and
insomnia.
attention lapse. That you will have distracted thoughts when you are working. You will have more distractions because of this default mode network activation. Now, whenever we pay attention to present moment, this task positive network is active, and these are mutually exclusive. So if you are doing a mindful walk or mindful bath, then if you are taking a bath, you are moving your hands, and if you are paying attention to those movements, task positive network in your brain will be active. Task positive means specific brain region necessary for that task. So task positive network is involved in present moment awareness. So to reduce default mode network activity, we have to pay attention to present moment again and again and do mindful activities like mindful walk, mindful bath, mindful eating, mindful drinking, mindful talk.
Mindful listening.
Yes.
Great.
So I will request everyone that tomorrow, please bring some eating material with you. We will do one exercise of mindful eating.
Okay.
So eating material like raisins, 8 to 10 raisins, or groundnuts, peanuts, or 1 or 2 biscuits. You can keep
Sir,
with yourself, and we will do one exercise, mindful eating.
sir, TPN, full form of TPN?
TPN is task positive network. That is, it will be a different for different task.
Is it a
Whenever
task
you
or
are doing a specific task, specific region in your brain will get active. That's why it is named as task positive. It is not a specific network.
Okay.
And so if you are doing any activity with mindfulness, it will reduce default mode network activity, as well as when you are sitting and doing mindfulness meditation, then also you can change default mode network activity. Mind will wander due to thoughts, but you can pay attention again and again to your breath or to your body. Today we are going to practice next mindfulness exercise, and that is mindful body scan. Now this is process model of mindfulness meditation. So intention.
Sir, we would get a PDF of all this matter?
Yes, yes. So what is mindfulness? We have to think about intention. So whenever you are sitting for mindfulness meditation, you have to ask yourself, why am I doing it? That is intention. Not only when you are starting mindfulness meditation, but when you are starting your TV also, you have to ask yourself, what is my intention? So you have to ask intention of your future action, then pay attention to present moment. Mind will wander, you may have thoughts, mind will be ruminating, accept it. So attitude of acceptance, not about self-criticism. Could you listen me?
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Yes, sorry, I got one phone call, so that was a disturbance.
Here, like after attitude, no, this attention. This attitude is accepting nature, right? So we are not criticizing the self or non-judgmental. We are not judging self.
Yes, so we will plan future, we will pay attention to present, and we will accept the past.
So we are not able to see the slide.
Yes. Could you see this slide now?
No,
Yeah.
yes.
So we will discuss it afterward again, but this is the process of mindfulness, our attitude about different tenses. We will think about future. We will not think about past. We will accept the past. Many times we are thinking about past unnecessary. We will think about future. What is my intention? Then I will pay attention to present moment. My mind will wander. Then I will accept that mind wandering also, because it is happened in past. I will not criticize myself. I will be kind for myself also. And this is about different researches. So there is a structural changes in brain region after mindfulness practice. It is a neuroplasticity. The part which we use often will get more active. Now,
Can we see previous slide?
this one.
Yes.
Do you have any question about it?
मिस हो गया था.
So, like, can you explain this block, attention block, like concentration, open awareness, calm, and flow?
So we can pay attention to present with a focus attention, that is concentration on a single object. What we have practiced, that we have paid attention to our breath movement, that is concentration. Then we can pay attention to present moment with open awareness. That means we will not focus on a single object, but we will have an open attention on the whole body, on surrounding, as well as what is happening in mind. That is open awareness. So we can choose how to pay attention. In these activities, concentration is needed or open awareness is needed. Then we will be calm. It is I should not have a stress about attention, that I should pay attention. It should be a calm and relaxed process. And if I am paying attention 100% in that activity, like when I am playing or dancing or singing, I may experience the flow state. Flow state we have discussed yesterday. That is when I am experiencing intense happiness. That is +5 state. That is possible by a intense attention on that activity, on that moment. Are you getting these 4 points?
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Yes. So now distraction, I may have ruminating thought about worries, mindless wandering, fantasizing, or dozing, means having a nap, lethargy. Those are all distractions. When I notice that my mind is distracted, I will regain my focus again. I will pay attention again and again to present moment without judging and criticizing myself, but with kindness and curiosity.
Same thing here, intention also increasing well-being and self-exploration, right?
Yes. Can we go ahead?
Yes.
Thank you.
So these are the structural changes in brain. Now these are different. That is more important, but I will share one more research. Can anyone read it?
Yes. Self-regulation by meditation. After only 4 weeks of meditation, changes in white matter, which is strongly involved in interconnecting brain areas, were present in those participants who meditated, but not in the control participants who engaged in relaxation exercises.
Okay. So
Interest.
could you understand? So please, could
Yeah.
you understand meaning of this sentence?
Is
So what we have discussed, that relaxation changes will not do a permanent changes in our brain. But meditation practice, mindfulness meditation practice of only 4 weeks shows these changes in white matter in our brain. That is a connecting part in our brain. So by mindfulness meditation, connection, that is integration in brain, will get increased. But that is not happening by relaxation exercises. So they have kept the group who are doing practicing relaxation exercises, that is deep breathing and muscle relaxation, and they keep that group as a control participants. They are not practicing mindfulness. And there was another group who was practicing in mindfulness, and they have done brain research and compare the both group. And in that comparison, they found that mindfulness meditation is doing something better than only relaxation techniques.
exercises. That is constant.
Yeah. Now, next sentence. So those are different parts in brain.
Interestingly, yes.
Please go ahead.
Interestingly, these changes involved the anterior cingulate cortex, a part of the brain that contributes to self-regulation, an important aspect when people start engaging with meditation practice.
So in meditation practice, we control our thinking, we control our attention. And this part, the anterior cingulate cortex, you can see it in this figure, that blue region behind the prefrontal cortex is the part in our brain. Its function is emotional regulation. You can see it in this image also. So neuroscientists have found that if any person has impulsive anger, his amygdala is very much active because its activation is the culprit of anger. But when it is impulsive, anterior cingulate cortex is not active. While a person having a anger, but he is not behaving impulsively, then his anterior cingulate cortex is active. So neuroscientists have named this anterior cingulate cortex as an emotional regulation center.
Wow.
And mindfulness meditation activates this anterior cingulate cortex. And it reduces activity of amygdala.
So we can control our negative emotions.
We can reduce our negative emotions.
Yes. We can be more peaceful.
Yes.
That means again, like self-managing, right? Instead of controlling, we manage things.
Yes. So let us practice now. Are you ready for practice? Do you have any question?
So, sir, just one question. So, sir, does this help in controlling like this emotional eating, stress, like eating during stressful moments and all those things also?
Yes, yes, yes. It is very helpful reduce emotional eating as well as all eating disorders,
Okay, sir.
as well as it is useful to improve our emotional intelligence.
Okay, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Can you repeat what are the benefits of mindful meditation? Just you are told there is a changes in the brain. No, can you repeat it, please, once more?
Yes, so in brain, we will discuss it throughout this course in next 3 days, but I will repeat it again. By mindfulness meditation, anterior cingulate cortex in our brain, which is working as an emotional regulation center, will be more active. And amygdala, hypersensitivity of amygdala will get reduced. And that's why mindfulness meditation can improve our emotional intelligence and reduce or cure emotional disorders like generalized anxiety disorder, panic attacks, phobias, post-traumatic stress. Because in all these disorders, anxiety disorders, amygdala is more sensitive, hypersensitive and hyperactive. Now let us practice, because this is all information. Only information will not reduce hyperactivity of our amygdala. We
Thank
have
you,
to
sir. Thank you.
practice.
Yeah, excuse me, I have a question here, sir.
Hmm.
Suppose a person is highly depressed.
Hmm.
Okay, and to start with, initially, if the person is not able to understand what is mindfulness or to focus on that, again, more and more wandering thoughts. This thought pattern is like that, no? It is framed, the cognition is framed in such a
Yes,
way.
yes, yes.
Then
So
how to,
if
how,
anyone has major depression, and if he can't pay attention to present moment for some seconds also, we
Mhm.
have to refer him to psychiatrist to start antidepressant.
Okay. Now, suppose a person is okay with counseling and later we can start, or immediately we have to refer him to
So
psychiatrist.
we have to choose the client if he can pay attention to present moment. So what we have done exercise yesterday, that paying attention to our breath movement. If a person, I have seen the patients who can't keep their hands on their chest also
Only
because of
those,
major depression.
only those people like we can directly we have to diagnose and send them to psychiatrist, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
They are suffering. If anybody is suffering from severe depression, firstly, he must take medicine.
Yes. If it is not major depression, and if he can pay, if he can pay attention to present moments, can get diffused from its automated thoughts, then there is no need of medicines. By
Yes.
this therapy, depression can get cured.
Yes, got it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
So please stretch your hands. Have a relaxed seat. Keep your one hand on your chest, another on your abdomen. Close your eyes and do resolution that you will not move your body unnecessary for next 10 minutes. You will be conscious of your body. Otherwise, we are engaged in moving our legs or hands unnecessary. Now you will stabilize your body in a steady posture. It can be a relaxed posture. And you will pay attention as per my instructions.
पूते बिना लगने ही नहीं चल जाने
Have a relaxed state. Pay attention to your natural breath movement. Breath is going inside, going outside. You are not doing deliberate breathing. Your body is doing breathing. Now pay attention to your chest. Notice touch of your palm. And notice, is there any other sensation in your chest region in this moment? Heaviness, palpitation, burning, itching, pain. Be curious and pay attention to entire chest region. And if you notice any sensation, don't react to it as bad. Don't do any deliberate thinking. Just observe, where is that sensation? Where is that heaviness? Keep open attention on entire chest. Now pay attention to your abdomen. Notice touch of your palm to your abdomen. Where is that touch? Now keep open attention on entire abdominal region. Could you notice any other sensation in your abdomen? Bloating, burning, pain? Any movement? There may be any sensation, but you can't give a name. There is no need to give a name to this sensation. Now spread your attention to entire body. Where are your legs? Where are your hands? Where is your neck? Now pay attention to your back region. Is there anywhere pain? Could you notice touch at your back? You may have automated thoughts, but don't do deliberate thinking. You can stop deliberate thinking by paying attention to again and again to your body. Now pay attention to lower waist. Is there anywhere pain? Don't react to it as bad. You are observing body as a third person, as a witness. Just notice, where is the pain? Is there any region where there is no pain? Now pay attention to right leg, right thigh, knee joint, calf muscles, ankle joint, right foot. Is there anywhere pain, numbness, tingling sensations? If you have knee joint pain, observe its boundaries, where pain starts, where it gets relieved. Your mind will wander in thoughts. That is normal and natural. Don't criticize yourself for it. Just accept that mind is thinking and pay attention again to your body. Now pay attention to your left leg, thigh, knee, calf, ankle, foot. Could you notice touch at different contact points? Do you notice any sensation in your left leg? Itching, pain? Now pay attention to your right shoulder, right arm, elbow, wrist, and palm. Could you notice any sensation in your right hand in this moment? Your mind will wander. Accept it and again pay attention to your body. Now pay attention to your left hand, left shoulder, arm, elbow, wrist, and palm. Notice any sensation in your left hand in this moment. But don't react to it. Just observe what is happening in the body in this moment. Now pay attention to your neck region, neck and throat. Is there pain anywhere? Is there any sensation in your throat? Now pay attention to your face. Chin, cheek, ear, eyes, nose. Now try to focus your attention below the nose, over the upper lip. Concentrate on that smaller part of your body. Over the upper lip, below the nose. Could you notice touch of breath? Air is going inside and going outside. Try to focus your attention on that smaller part. If you notice touch of breath, it's okay. If you can't notice, it's also okay. Just try to focus your attention on a smaller region. Now spread your attention to entire face, region between your two ears. Do you notice temperature of air? Now pay attention to your head region, your skull. Is there anywhere heaviness, itch? Any other sensation? Now try to spread your attention from crown of your head to toes of your leg. Be aware of your whole body. What is happening in the body in this moment? You may have automated thoughts. Observe in any thought is creating some sensations in your body. Any thought about past or future creating heaviness in your chest or head. Observe if any sensation in your body creates automatic thoughts. So you notice pain in your chest or in your leg, and you may have automated thoughts that why this is happening. Observe the interplay of body and mind. You may start deliberate thinking. Whenever you notice that you have started deliberate thinking, pay attention to your breath movement. Pay attention to your body sensations. It will stop deliberate thinking, but it will not stop automated thoughts. Differentiate between deliberate thinking and automatic thoughts. You may have feelings in your mind. Your feelings may get changed. Observe and accept those feelings also. There is boredom in my mind, or irritation in my mind, or there is a calm in my mind. Don't react to feelings in your mind also. Just observe what is happening in mind and in the body. Notice touch of your breath. If you can't notice touch of breath, then pay attention to movement of your breath. Now pay attention to external sounds, to external environment, to your surrounding. Move your both palm. Touch them on each other in a namaste position. Notice that touch. Rub them. Notice the warmth. Place them on your face, on your eyes. Notice that touch. Open your eyes slowly. Thank you.
So during the session, I was in calm mood. I was quite relaxed and feel some pain on my back because I have some problem. But everything was very fine and my experience was amazing.
Could you observe and accept that sensation at your back?
Yes, I observed. And after some time, it reduced.
Great.
It was really surprising that it reduced.
Great. Thank you for sharing. Could anyone, any
Yes.
other?
Sir, I got very restless.
Yeah.
And I felt heaviness on my forehead and between eyes.
Okay. So your mind was restless,
It was
isn't it?
wandering. It was wandering, but basically I start feeling restless within
Yes. So eye restless means who is what part of your eye?
I started feeling restless in my chest.
So that is a sensation in your chest.
Okay.
So sensation
It's
is
controlled
not
by brain.
restless. Is there
Something.
any vibration or pain?
Yeah, I observed pain in my back
Hmm.
and in my stomach area.
Okay.
And then I started getting restless
Yes.
after
So
that.
your mind is getting restless.
Okay.
And that is natural.
Okay.
So you may have automated thoughts about those sensations. Why this is happening?
No, sir. There was no such thought because you told us that we should not focus on those things. So I didn't focus on that. I guess I was going according to your instructions.
But what is
But
meant by restless mind? Why you feel that my mind is restless?
I don't know, sir.
Yes. So by improving awareness, you can notice a subtler thoughts in your mind.
Okay, sir.
And those thoughts creates that restlessness.
Okay, sir.
Now in mindfulness practice, you can observe and accept those thoughts as well as restlessness in your mind and will not react that it should go or it should not happen. That is the developing the observing self.
Mm-hmm.
So in day-to-day language, we use the term I to our body as well as to our mind. So you have mentioned that I was restless. So who was restless? Your mind was restless. And we use the term I have a pain. But in this sentence, what is meaning of this I?
So body.
Yes, our body has the pain.
Mm.
So mindfulness means observing the pain as well as observing the restlessness in our mind and not reacting to it as bad. Observing, is it continuous or is it changing for 5 minutes, for 10 minutes. So those 10 minutes, we are strengthening our observing self. At that time, I am not body because I am not reacting to sensations in my body. I am not mind because I am not reacting to feelings in my mind. Are you getting this concept? What is mindfulness meditation? Mindfulness meditation is strengthening the observing self, observing what is happening in our body and mind, but not reacting to it as good or bad.
But we have to notice all my sensations.
Yes. You will try to notice all sensations, but you will not react to them as bad.
So basically, sir, does that mean ki, like I was reacting at the subconscious level?
Yes.
Okay.
Your mind was reacting to it unconsciously, subconsciously, because it is the habit of our mind.
Okay. Sir.
Then we have to observe what is happening in our mind also, because it is happening subconsciously. Now, consciously, we will not do deliberate thinking and not react to that state of mind also. So, my mind is restless, and you can observe and accept it for some seconds, some minutes.
That is responding instead of reacting, right?
Yes. Then you can develop a space between stimulus and your response. And then you can stop the blind reaction and choose the appropriate response. We have done it first time. So thank you for participation. This is the practice. This is the training to our amygdala, that danger center. Because it is always reacting. That is unconscious process. And because of its reaction, our mind will be restless. Now, deliberately, we are not reacting to that restless mind also. So we are giving training to our amygdala, chilled, cool down. There is no need to react to that sensation in my back or in my chest. And that is the core part of this exercise. Are you getting this point?
Yes, sir. So, like, will we get this mindfulness practice video also, like, so that we can practice it later on after our classes gets over?
Yes, yes. Thank you. So this is not doing a deliberate thinking, but we will end our session by thinking deliberately, because this mindfulness meditation is like a cleansing process, like removing pus from abscess in the body. There is a dirt in our mind. There is a garbage in our mind. By this practice, we are cleansing that garbage. We are removing that garbage. But after that cleansing, so after the removing pus from the abscess, we have to do the dressing. Another metaphor is this mindfulness meditation is like a removing all cloths from our body and cleaning our body, taking bath. But after that, we have to wear the cloth. So similarly, after mindfulness meditation, we will do deliberate thinking and positive thinking, and it is known as compassion meditation.
Firstly, we will remove our negativity, then we will try start positive.
Yes, correct. So in our home also, if there is a garbage, we have to remove the garbage and then use room freshener. Only using room freshener will not remove the bad odor in our home. We have to clean the garbage. So cleaning the garbage from mind is not reacting to negative thoughts as negative thoughts. Then only we can reduce that, remove that negativity. Let us practice compassion meditation. Compassion meditation is doing deliberate thinking, holding positive thoughts about our body and accepting our body, loving our body. So there are 3 different types of compassion meditation. Today we will do compassion about ourselves. So self-compassion.
So there is one doubt. Can I ask now, sir?
Yeah.
So the automated thoughts and deliberate thinking both are same?
No.
No. Both are interconnected, but both are not same. Automated thoughts are unconscious. Deliberate thinking is conscious. And we can stop deliberate thinking by paying attention to present moment, but we can't stop automated thoughts by paying attention to present moment.
So whenever the automated thoughts comes, how can by doing my mindfulness practice, it will dilute?
So whenever we have automated thoughts, we have to learn to get diffused from those thoughts. So fusion means we are aligned with it. We are flowing with that automated thinking. That is ruminating. That is mindless thinking. So when you notice that I have a thought, you are getting diffused from that thought. And we will discuss different techniques how to get diffused from automated thoughts when we are having any feeling, stress, anxiety, depression, anger. Then at that time we have tremendous automated thoughts. We will have very fast automated thoughts.
Because that time we are not able to control ourselves, our thinking.
Yes. So at that time, we have to learn to get diffused from that thinking, from those automated thoughts. We will learn it tomorrow.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Deliberate thinking means conscious awareness about our thought process.
Yes. So whenever you are thinking about whenever you are planning what you have to do afterwards, how you do journey, you are doing deliberate thinking. But the problem is the demarcation line between deliberate thinking and automated thought is very blurred. We don't notice that we have started to think deliberately when we have automated thoughts.
Sir, sometimes automated thoughts are more powerful than deliberate thinking.
Yes.
हावी होने लगते हैं.
बराबर. So by mindfulness practice, we can reduce unnecessary deliberate thinking and we can get diffused from automated thoughts. We can't reduce automated thoughts immediately. Automated thoughts will be there. But we can reduce deliberate thinking.
That is again paying attention to deliberate.
Yes. When you're paying attention to present moment, you can stop deliberate thinking.
Thank you, sir, for clarification.
Thank you. So now we will do deliberate thinking. We will do positive thinking about ourselves.
This compassion, right? Self.
Self-compassion. Close your eyes. And notice what you have, your different resources. You can notice your breath. So your brain is capable of that. Many people don't have that capable brain. You have a smartphone. There is no question about the food. So notice and list down what you have, different resources, strength, skills. And hold the thought in mind. I am happy. I am satisfied. My body is healthy. My mind is peaceful. I am loving my body. Visualize that you are in front of mirror. Visualize your body in the mirror. Visualize your image. And imagine that you are hugging your image, your body, with love, with compassion. I am happy. I am healthy. I am mindful. May all people in the universe be happy, healthy, and mindful. सर्वेपि सुखिनः सन्तु, सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखमाप्नुयात्. Thank you. You may open your eyes.
Thank you very much, sir, for enlightening session.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you, sir.
Good night.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, assignment for tomorrow is notice when your mind is disturbed. So today we have noticed their mood and give a number. Congratulations. You have to practice it. Otherwise, only information will not be useful. Now, tomorrow, try to find the negative mood of your mind. It is normal to have some disturbance in our mind because of any reason, external or internal.